Can you introduce
Hello.
yourself a bit?
I'm Trevor from Canada.
That's it. That was a brief one.
Very brief.
The first question is from Kenji-san. What's the first one? Why do you think many Japanese are struggling to learn English?
I suppose it depends what you mean by struggling. If it's actual, like struggling with the vocabulary, the grammar. Myself, I'm learning Japanese, and so I think the reverse for why I'm struggling Japanese could be the same reason the Japanese people struggle with English, is that the grammar is so different. That English does come from 8 different languages, I think, and so there are many words that can be used, or even almost different forms of grammar, depending on the word, where the placement of the word goes in the sentence. So it makes it very difficult. But it's also not Japanese that struggle. Everyone struggles with every language. But as long as you put all your effort into it, then we can overcome any language barrier.
But sometimes they are struggling, like making mistakes.
But I mean, everybody makes mistakes.
Yes.
Right? Especially when learning a language. And I think the most important thing is don't be afraid to make mistakes. We all do it. Everybody does it. I'm in Japan now. This, as Emi said, this is my 4th time, and I was so scared to use Japanese the 2 times before because I was afraid of making mistakes. I was afraid of looking like a fool. And this time, I'm speaking as much Japanese as I possibly can, and I know I'm not saying everything right. But what I've discovered, and I think it will be the same for the Japanese people, as long as you try and you speak to someone, they don't care if it's 100%. They will, and they won't correct you most of the time. As long as they can make sense of what you're saying, they will just continue the conversation as if you're 100% fluent. So just don't be afraid to go for it. I know it's easier said than done, but right now I am really living it, and I can tell you that it's doable. It's very doable. Just don't worry about what other people think. And at least you're trying to learn a new language. You're trying to broaden your horizons. So just go for it. Don't be afraid to trip. It's important to remember, language doesn't live in the head. Language has to be spoken. It has to be given life. Without speaking, there is no language. So you have to speak, even if you make mistakes.